right, you guys know I'm sick, right? But I've been looking like a hawk on the Ghost of Hope's Twitter account because yesterday he said there was going to be some new leaks for Modern Warfare dropping today. So I woke up and I've just been refreshing his page trying to see what the fuck the leaks are. And he finally came out with them 47 seconds ago. It says exclusive Call of Duty 2026 being developed by Infinity Ward. It is currently titled as Modern Warfare 4, but it's actually titled with this little symbol here. And I think that might be Korean. I'm not exactly sure, but it's the symbol for 4 in Korean. Now you might say, what the fuck? Why? Well, the reason is here. It says the campaign is planned to feature both South Korea and North Korea in a significant role. 141 Special Air Service, Republic of Korea Army are the 3 major factions you play as to take down Makarov and Kani Group, who are doing false flag operations to start a third world war. Modern Warfare 4's story will follow up on Modern Warfare 3's ending, with Shepard being killed by Price and Soap being killed by Makarov. The game is currently planned to feature some futuristic tech weapons, but will stay mostly modern. Okay, so this is very interesting. Like, if I'm being honest with you, it's very, very interesting. Does it differ a little bit from the leaks that we got before? Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that was from a different leaker. Now the Ghost of Hope is extremely reliable for the most part, at least as I'm concerned. As long as I've been covering Call of Duty and this type of stuff, he's always been pretty on point with the things he's covered. Now I think it's interesting to have this campaign potentially feature both South Korea and North Korea. Now he says that they're going to be featured in a significant role. Now it's extremely interesting because, like, the political climate of the world, we don't talk too much about that here on the channel, but if we do take a look at like what's going on and what's been going on over the past few years, we know like what type of shit North Korea can be on at times. And so like I've even seen comments sometimes where people say, well, you know, Call of Duty is scared to make a campaign where it could involve people or countries that are actually warring potentially with the United States or could cause problems because they just don't want to be put in that situation. But if the campaign is really going to be featuring South Korea and North Korea and maybe paint one of them in a bad light or something like that, it might be really interesting, especially for those people that love the campaign, love the serious tone, love the grounded aspect. Like, that could be really, really cool. God damn. Now he states here that the 141 Special Air Service and the Republic of Korea Army are the 3 major factions that you play as to take down Makarov and the Kani Group. This is also very interesting because it appears here that we're not having any Americans right now, at least from this particular leak. Could the leak of the Marines coming back in Modern Warfare 4 where the big New York attack happens and there's like a really big fight, is that leak still true? It could be, because maybe the 141 and the Special Air Service and the Republic Army of Korea are the main guys, but there's also like a side mission, or not a side mission, but there's like a big mission where things are happening on in America because the Third World War is about to start and there's a big invasion in New York and you get to play as the Marines. That can still happen. I mean, it could just mean that this game is going to be huge. It's going to be big. It's not going to be just 141 focus, not just focused on like Ghost and Price and Gas, right? Like, it means that we're going to have a lot of things happening. We're going to be going all over the world. We're going to be playing as different people, different branches. It's going to be really cool. I think that could be really cool. Playing as the Republic Army of Korea, that would assume that we're going to get some new characters as well. So we're probably going to be meeting a lot of different characters, which I think is very interesting. Because now if you look at 141, they're not even like a task force in reality. They're just a group of 3 guys because there's Ghost, Price, and Gas, and that's it. So to expand the team, to get a bunch of new characters, I think would be really cool. Get some Americans in there as well. You got your British, you got the Koreans. It could be really cool. And I think maybe even doing a mission or 2 as Kani Group and Makarov, that's something that I think a lot of you guys would like to do, to kind of see what's going on. What are these false flag operations that he's doing? What is Makarov up to? Like, is Makarov gonna really start something? Because Makarov needs to be deadly, needs to be calculated, needs to be a savage in Modern Warfare 4, in my opinion, because in Modern Warfare 3 he wasn't all that great, and I think it was just the script that let him down. Being rushed let him down. I think there's a brilliant character in Makarov, in this iteration of Makarov. The actor could do a brilliant job if just given the right tools, and I think that Modern Warfare 4 might do that for him. It says again, Modern Warfare 4 story will follow up on the ending of Modern Warfare 3, which is obviously to be expected, right? That's what we expect for them to do. I might touch up a little bit on Price killing Shepard, but we have covered that more deeply in other videos here on the channel. A lot of you guys believe that maybe the CIA gave permission to Price to kill Shepard and just to kind of get rid of him because maybe he was just a loose end, or he was just something that, you know, could cause problems in the future and they didn't want to deal with that. So maybe Shepard being killed by Price isn't going to be as a big deal as I wanted it to be initially, as a lot of you guys wanted it to be. So it's probably going to remain dead. I mean, I don't see any way, shape, or form how Soap is revived magically. I wasn't in that urn. My brain wasn't in that head. None of that's going to happen. I'm pretty sure Soap is definitely dead. Was that still the wrong choice in MW3? Yes, I believe so, but whatever, it is what it is. And then Ghost of Hope finishes up with saying that the game is currently planned to feature some futuristic technology, weapons as well, but it will stay mostly modern. Now, that's something that we've talked about. We don't want any futuristic shit in Modern Warfare. Save that shit for Black Ops. Do all the futuristic stuff you want over there. Keep Modern Warfare modern. But a lot of you guys have pointed out that in the Modern Warfare era that we are in today, in 2025, there is some advancements in technology. So if you can incorporate some of those advancements and some of those cooler, newer things that are going on in warfare in real life and incorporate those in Modern Warfare, then I guess it does make sense, but we just don't want it to go overboard with like lasers and like jetpacks and that type of shit. We don't want that shit in Modern Warfare, I mean, even wall running is something that's probably going to be coming to Modern Warfare 4 because it's coming for Black Ops 7. So even wall running is going to be a thing. So we just kind of got to keep an eye out on that and just got to be prepared for that. And now Ghost of Hope would do a follow-up tweet here where it says, it is a Korean 4 in case nobody gets it immediately. Game features both South and North Korea heavily, hence the Korean 4. I still expect them to use MW4 in social media posts and such for SEO purposes, but it is expected that Korean 4 will be used in cover art and other material. That's actually a really interesting thing to do, to be quite honest, to go from the Roman numerals or whatever to a Korean 4. I mean, this actually kind of gets me thinking, imagine if after Modern Warfare 1, 2019, Modern Warfare 2 would have been, I mean, it was obviously like Mexico type of center with a cartel. That could have been like an anthology. An anthology, I don't even know, an anthology series type of thing. So like the second one could have been like Mexico based and all these stuff. The third one could have been like US based. The fourth one could have been Korean based. You know what I'm saying? Like that actually could have been a really cool thing to do. I think making the cover art and everything the Korean 4 is kind of weird, kind of dumb to do it now. But if it's really going to be heavily featuring Korea and its war and things like that, then I guess it is kind of interesting. Overall, this leak here by the Ghost of Hope is extremely interesting. To be quite honest, it is extremely interesting. And I mean, I think in the future, when I'm not feeling so sick, in the near future, I'm actually going to do a comparison between all the leaks that we've gotten for Modern Warfare 4 and see what kind of game we're actually getting, what kind of stuff can be happening. So this, again, is an exclusive from the Ghost of Hope, Modern Warfare 4, featuring North and South Korea. It's going to be massive. It's going to be crazy. What do you think?